Hello and welcome! In the hospitality world, success is so often measured one guest, one night at a time. But what if you could secure your hotel's success not just for a single stay, but for years and years to come? Well, today, we're going to dive into a discipline that does exactly that. We're talking about key account management, the art of transforming your most valuable clients into long-term strategic partners.
Here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll look at why the old way of selling just doesn't cut it anymore. Then we'll get into the partnership mindset that is the absolute core of key account management. We'll see how this becomes an all-hotel effort, learn how to keep these crucial relationships strong, and finally, we'll look at the incredible long-term value that all this work creates.
This is the big question, isn't it? Every hotelier is facing this. In a sea of competition, where it feels like everyone is fighting for the exact same guests, how do you actually stand out? The answer isn't about selling harder, it's about building deeper. It means we have to completely shift how we think about the client relationship itself.
And that shift starts right here, by moving our focus way beyond just that single sale. We have to redefine our goal. It's no longer about just closing the next deal. It's about being an architect, building an alliance that's made to last.
This slide really lays it out perfectly. On the one hand, you have traditional sales, which is all about the transaction, that immediate win. But key account management, that's about the relationship. It's about playing the long game. We're not focused on one booking, we are focused on the entire lifetime value of that client. So let's be really clear. KAM isn't just some other sales tactic. No, it's a core business strategy. Think of it as the art and the science of building these powerful alliances that create predictable, stable revenue and give your hotel a rock-solid position in the market. So, who are we talking about when we say key accounts? Well, these aren't just any clients. These are the big players. We're talking about multinational corporations that book their annual conferences with you, the airline crews that need rooms 365 days a year, the huge event planners putting together massive productions. These accounts don't just fill a few rooms. They become pillars of your entire revenue strategy.
Now, landing and keeping these accounts requires way more than just good service. It really demands a complete change in mindset. You have to evolve from being just a supplier, one of many options they could choose, to becoming a genuine strategic ally.
This quote, wow, it just gets right to the heart of it. The end goal is to become so essential to your client's business that you're not just a hotel they use anymore. You are an integrated, can't live without it part of their ecosystem. When they succeed, you succeed. It's that simple.
And this evolution, it doesn't happen overnight. Of course not. You start as a supplier providing a service. You deliver consistently and with excellence, and you become a preferred vendor. But that final step, the real prize, is becoming that truly integrated partner, where your strategies are perfectly aligned and your futures are tied together. Now, a partnership this deep, this integrated, there is no way it can be managed by one salesperson alone. It absolutely requires a perfectly coordinated, all-hands-on-deck effort from every single department in the entire hotel. While a sales manager might own the relationship, the real key account team is the whole hotel. Just imagine the front desk team knowing a key client's preferences by heart, or the F&B team designing a custom menu for their recurring events. It's about every single department working in perfect harmony to deliver a flawless, unified experience. Every link in that chain has to be strong. Building the alliance is really just the beginning. The real work, and where the true value gets unlocked, is in sustaining it for the long haul. And that requires a constant, deliberate cycle of communication, performance reviews, and a shared commitment to growing together.
This is where the partnership is truly tested and made stronger. These structured reviews aren't about pointing fingers or assigning blame. Not at all. They're about looking at the data together, solving problems as a team, and constantly looking for new ways to innovate and add even more value down the road.
So what holds all this together? It really comes down to these 5 pillars. It all starts with consistent, transparent dialogue and being flexible enough to find creative solutions. It means you have to understand all the stakeholders, not just your main contact. It's about being proactive, bringing new ideas to the table, and underpinning everything is absolute, unwavering consistency. You deliver on your promises every single time.
All right, so after all of this strategic work, the new mindset, the all-hotel effort, the constant relationship management, what's the real payoff? What do you really get? Well, the financial rewards are huge, but the true value of key account management, it goes so much deeper. The results really do speak for themselves. You get that predictable, stable revenue that is the bedrock of any healthy hotel. Your influence in the market grows. Your brand becomes synonymous with trust and reliability. And you build this fortress of client loyalty that your competitors simply cannot break through.
At the end of the day, key account management is transformative. It fundamentally shifts your business from just a series of disconnected deals to a powerful portfolio of stable, growing alliances. You literally move from just making sales to building valuable, long-term assets for your hotel. So, we'll end with this question, and I want you to really think about it. Take a hard look at your own operations and ask yourself, what is the true foundation of our success? Is it the quick win of the next deal, or is it the long-term strength of a true alliance? Because your answer to that question will show you where your greatest opportunities for growth really lie.